From your down dog, send your right leg high. Step your right foot between your hands. Low lunge, drop your back knee down. Keep left toes tucked under today for crescent lunge and reach your arms up by your ears. Nice. Let the right knee track over the ankle and the heel bone here and keep hugging your right hip back as you dial your left hip point forward. Press your left heel back into a high lunge to lift the back knee off the ground. Relax the shoulders down as you keep reaching the arms up. Right into a triangle pose. Plant your back heel down, swing your left hand down and up, straightening the front leg, right hand to the shin, ankle, or even a block here under the right hand if the ground feels far away. Good, lay the head back in space here. Peaceful warrior, bend your right knee, sweep your right arm up over your right ear. Straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, hands interlaced behind your back, send the fist down and rise the chest up. Gaze up towards the sky here, kiss the shoulder blades together, and then pick up your right toes, spin them forward, bend your right knee, devotional warrior, drop your head on in. You might need to heel toe your right foot a little bit to the right side if this feels really uncomfortable. You can give yourself some space here. Good. Release your arms right into warrior two. Swing it up and open. Full breath in. Gaze over your front fingers. Deep lunge of the front knee. Peaceful warrior. Reverse it. Inhale. Hands down to the ground. Plank to chaturanga. Anything you'd like to add in between, take it. Anything you don't need, you'll skip. After you move through your vinyasa flow, we'll find each other back again in downward facing dog. Left leg up. Inhale. Step your way forward into low lunge. Drop your back knee down. Crescent lunge, arms up by the ears. And then once again, think about the outer hips both squeezing in towards the midline of the body. Strong through the back leg, high lunge. Pick up the back knee, press the right heel back. And then plant your back heel down on an angle, straighten your front leg, swing your right hand down and up. Triangle Trikonasana. Okay, so the arms are expansive and the right fingers are hovering over the right shoulder over the left shoulder. Hug the hips back, send the left ear forward. Peaceful warrior, bend your left knee, sweep it up and back, inhale. Turn your left toes in towards the long side of your mat, hands interlaced behind your back, opposite thumb on top this time. Lift up, kiss the shoulder blades together, open up through the front of the chest. Pick your left toes up, spiral them forward, devote yourself, humble warrior. Let the head get heavy and the back of the neck will open. Hug the outer left hip back into the center of your mat. It's going to want to pop out to the left side. Free up your hands, warrior two. Spiral your right arm up and open. Strong gaze over the front fingers. Let the front knee bend deeply here. So the left thigh is almost parallel to the ground if you can. Relax the shoulders. Peaceful, inhale. Hands find the ground. Flow through it your way. Plank pose. Lower halfway or all the way. Up dog, breathe in. Meet me in a down dog. All right, you can always opt to skip your vinyasas, as I am, between sides if you don't need them. Right leg rises, breathe in. Step it forward, low lunge. Back knee down, crescent lunge, arms up by the ears. Inhale. Full breath in to high lunge. Triangle pose, straighten front leg, plant back heel, swing it open. Peaceful, inhale. Hands interlaced behind your back, toes turn in, facing long side of the mat. Back of your mat devotional. Pick up your left toes, spin them to the back of the mat and fold yourself. Drop your left shoulder towards the left knee. Front of your mat, warrior two, take your time. Chase your right arm up and over. Left toes turn in, right toes turn forward, and there you are. Side angle, forearm to thigh. Left arm over your left ear. Stay here or half bind, left hand to your low back. Left hand can slide to the inner right thigh if you want. If you're going for full bind, take your right arm under your front leg and interlace your fingers behind you. Right? If your left shoulder is caving down towards the ground, then forget the bind and take your right elbow back to the thigh. Good. Free up your bind, peaceful. Hands down to the ground, plank to chaturanga. Flow through it your way. Meet back up in down dog. Checking that the breath is still flowing smoothly with the movement. Check out that the movement is moving smoothly with the breath. Left leg rises, breathe in. Step your way forward, low lunge. Back knee down, crescent lunge. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Good. High lunge, lift up the back knee. Triangle pose, straighten front leg. Swing your right arm up. Peaceful, inhale. Straighten your front leg, turn your left toes in, hands interlace behind you, fist down, heart rises. Back of your mat, devotional warrior, right toes spiral back, pivot on the heel bone and drop your head in deep here. Chase your arm forward, warrior two. Left arm swings and you follow it to the front. Side angle is where you land, Parshva right arm over your right ear. Stay here or take your half bind, right hand low back, roll the right shoulder back, or full bind for those that have that as part of their practice, right? Keeping the chest open through all our arm variations. So if you find that you take the bind and you're closing off, let go of the bind and free up your arm. Keep the heart open here. Release your arms, peaceful, inhale. Get the stretch to the left side of the waist. Hands down to the ground, plank to chaturanga. Move through your vinyasa flow, cleansing between sides. Good. In your down dog, take a breath here and prepare. Now you know the foundation. Let's really move through. A breath with a movement. Right leg up. Inhale. Step your way forward. Low lunge. Back knee down. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Settle for a moment. Full breath in. Lift your back knee up. Triangle. Peaceful. Inhale. Hands interlace behind your back. Lift the chest, back of your mat. Pour the heart down, devotional. Breathe out. Inhale, warrior two to the front. Chase your arm around and forward. Side angle, forearm to thigh, left arm over. Right into your peaceful inhale. It's a high Skandasana. Straighten your front leg, bend your back knee, and wing your arms back. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Great place to find your blocks here on their highest side, or your books, or your Clorox wipe, canister, right? Anything to elevate the ground up towards you if it feels far away. And you want to press the ground away from you. So try not to dump the weight down into your prop here. Use that ground for leverage to lift the shoulder off. Those that are binding, bend your left knee. Reach back with your left hand, only if the full Ardha Chandrasana feels sturdy. Those that can double bind, right hand will take the top of the left foot as well. Good. Free up your bind if you have it. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Lift on up, high prayer. Bend your right knee behind you for dancer's pose. Right hand to the inside of the right foot. Kick your foot back. Reach your left arm up today to help the chest stay rising here. Strong kick of the foot into the right hand, opens into the right shoulder. Dial your right shoulder forward even more so that it stays in line with the left. Gently release the right foot, but take your right knee up into your chest, arms up by the ears. Good. Step your right foot down, warrior three. Hands can interlace behind your back. Left leg reaches back this time. Nice and slow, bend your right knee, free up your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back, low lunge. Plant your palms, down dog split, right leg high. Knee into nose, high on the back toes. Shoulders move forward of the wrist. Flip your dog, step your right toes behind you. Rock star. Press off through the left fingertips, press into the left foot and the right toes to bump up the hips even higher. Nice. Plank to chaturanga. Both hands down, spiral back around. Meet back up in downward facing dog. Smooth out the breath. Take a moment here to reconnect before we move into our final side with this one. Left leg rises, breathe in. Step through, low lunge. Back knee down, inhale your arms up for crescent lunge. Exhale to rest the shoulders back down away from the ears. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, triangle, straighten your front leg, Trikonasana. Good. Breathe into your peaceful. Hands interlace behind your back as your toes turn in towards the long side of your mat, Prasarita variation. Back of your mat, exhale, devote your way down, drop the shoulder towards the knee, let the head bow in. Full breath in, warrior two. Front of your mat, side angle, forearm to thigh, right arm over on the exhale. Inhale into peaceful. High Skandasana, wing the arms back, straighten your front leg, right? So you're getting some spring in that back knee to fly your way into your Ardha Chandrasana. If you're finding the blocks, suggest that you put it on the highest side, right arm up. Right? So this helps the left side of the torso hover parallel to the ground instead of spiraling, angling down towards the ground more. If you're taking Chapasana variation, bend your right knee, bind with the right foot and the right hand. See if you can let the right knee get heavier if you're bound so that the knee stays in line with the hip instead of reaching way up towards the sky. Left hand presses the block away from you, like you get more lift in the chest. Super. Release your bind if you took it. Forward fold, step your feet together here, bow into your legs. Use your breath in to stand tall, high prayer. Bend your left knee behind you, foot and hand meet behind you, hand on the inside of the foot. Kick the foot back, reach up through the chest, reach up through the arm. Natarajasana, dancer's pose. All right, so you can hug the left shoulder forward as you keep kicking the left foot back. Think about the 5 toes of the right foot grounding down. Inner right thigh wants to spiral forward. And then are you breathing? Don't hold the breath here. Gently left knee up into your chest, arms up by the ears with control. Step your feet together, hands interlaced behind you, right leg back for warrior 3, tilt your chest forward. Send the fist and the right heel back as you send the heart forward with the crown of the head. Free up your hands, slowly bend your left knee, fingertips down, step your right foot way back, low lunge. Plant your palms, down dog split. Left knee comes into your chest, shoulders move forward, and then here, flip yourself around. Inside out, left foot behind you. Left arm extends over your ear. Stomp down through the feet to rise up through the belly. And then flip yourself back around. Plank pose. Halfway down into your chaturanga. Full breath in takes you up into an up dog. Full breath out, find your way into down dog. And take a few breaths here. If you need a child's pose, go into your child's pose. If you want to play with a crow pose or a handstand here, if that's part of your journey, you can opt for fire instead of something more cooling. In your down dog, let the breath smooth out. In your child's pose, feel the heaviness of the bones connecting down into the earth. See how much you can stretch your breath.